Land use control questions on the Arizona real estate exam often appear simple, but they are designed to test whether you can quickly identify which government power is being used. Welcome back to Property Professor's AZ Real Estate Exam Series. In this module, we're covering memory tools, zoning traps, and exam strategies for land use control questions. Let's begin with one of the most helpful memory tools for this section. Remember the acronym PEAT. PEAT. PEAT represents the four major government powers that affect real estate: police power, eminent domain, taxation, and escheat. Police power allows government to regulate land use through zoning laws, building codes, and environmental regulations. Eminent domain allows the government to take private property for public use, as long as the owner receives just compensation. Taxation allows government to impose property taxes in order to fund public services. Escheat occurs when a person dies without heirs and ownership of the property transfers to the state. When you see a question about government authority over land, first determine which of the PEAT powers is being used. Now let's talk about non-conforming use. A non-conforming use occurs when a property was originally built in compliance with zoning laws, but the zoning regulations later changed. Because the property existed before the change, it may be allowed to continue operating under the previous use. This is often referred to as being grandfathered in. The exam may describe a situation where zoning laws change, but an existing property continues operating under the old rules. That is typically a non-conforming use. Next, let's discuss variances. A variance is permission granted by a zoning authority that allows a property owner to deviate from certain zoning requirements. Variances are often granted when strict application of zoning rules would create unnecessary hardship. For example, a property with an unusual lot shape might receive a variance allowing different setback requirements. Now let's review another common exam trap involving zoning changes. If a property owner wants to change how land is used in a zoning district, they may request rezoning. Rezoning changes the official zoning classification of the property. This is different from a variance, which allows a minor deviation without changing the zoning classification. Understanding the difference between rezoning and variances is important for exam questions. Now let's review a quick comparison. Zoning regulates how land can be used. Variances allow limited exceptions to zoning rules. Rezoning changes the zoning classification itself. Non-conforming use allows older properties to continue operating under previous zoning rules. Exam strategy tip: when you read a land use question, first determine whether the question involves government authority, zoning classification, or exceptions to zoning rules. Once you identify the category, the correct answer often becomes much clearer. In the next section of Property Professor's AZ Real Estate Exam Series, we'll move into financing and mortgages, another heavily tested topic on the Arizona real estate exam. If you're serious about becoming a licensed real estate agent in Arizona and want mentorship beyond just passing the exam, connect with me. I'm building a team of well-trained professionals who want to build their careers the right way. Take care.